Can you guess the biggest free agent contract ever given out by every team?
I'm going to go division by division here to break it up. Yankees to start, 2023, Aaron Judge.
It is Aaron Judge. I would say the $360 million sticks out like a sore thumb.
2016 Red Sox. I thought this could have been JD Martinez the year after because he got a fat contract. That doesn't really line up. I'll take a swing at this. Is this Mookie?
Not Mookie. Again, it would have had to have been a free agent, not somebody in-house.
Okay. I couldn't remember if they extended Mookie or not before trading him.
Even extensions don't count with this.
Interesting. Free agent for the Red Sox. Got 217. Oh, wait. Chris Sale.
Not Chris Sale.
Oh,
Chris Sale was traded. You got the right idea. I mean,
yeah, it is the right idea. I thought they might have given him a contract. Yeah, I guess not. Apparently not. No. I'm going to move off that one. Blue Jays.
How could you even take more than 1 second to think about this? So for everybody watching, the year listed on these contracts is the first year it's going to start. So the Blue Jays contract is starting here in 2026.
And this is a free agent contract, not an extension, because if this was a contract extension, it would be Vladdy, but since it's a free agent contract, that's Dylan Cease.
There we go. Again, it took you more than 5 seconds to get that one.
Well, sometimes my brain runs a little slow.
I mean, so far you've got the Yankees. I mean, you got Aaron Judge being stopped from being arson judged. You've got Dylan Cease, who's just signed, to this point of recording, the biggest contract in free agency. Can you get the rest of the AL East?
Yeah, I think so. Just a reminder to you guys, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We're uploading multiple times a week, so you guys can play along with these MLB trivias with us. And leave us a comment on which one was the hardest and which one surprised you the most. Orioles, 2016 as well. Oh, the Orioles one is for a free agent. Orioles free agent. Oh, God. Give me Orioles free agent. Did Nick Markakis hit free agency and they re-signed him?
This is not Nick Markakis. Again, right idea here. It can be a player that was in-house and was brought back in free agency. It just can't be an in-house extension while they were already under a contract.
Then is it Chris Davis? Because I don't think he walked.
It is Chris Davis.
They should have just let him walk.
Probably, yeah. Then he wouldn't have had to have started the season 0 for 52 and put up what was a -3 WAR season, which seems impossible.
Gosh, this is gonna really bug me. That Red Sox one.
You kind of had the right idea with Chris Sale.
They traded for somebody.
No, okay, not traded for, but the profiles are similar. Similar enough, I should say.
So then it was a starting pitcher, I assume.
You're on the right path.
Okay, what other starting pitcher did they pay? They had David Price in-house. Oh, David Price?
It's David Price. Again, don't overthink it.
Because I don't remember him for being very good in Boston. I don't remember this contract aging great.
But he was paid.
Yes, he was paid. I couldn't remember how long he was in Boston for. Rays, 3 years, $40 million for a free agent. Oh, Zach Eflin.
Zach freaking Eflin. Some of these contracts are a joke.
The small market ones are the most fun, to be honest. The Pirates one's fun, but I'll get to that later. Tigers, 9 for $214 in 2012. Free agent. I don't think I'm overthinking this because Miggy got extended.
Right.
Yeah, I have that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Free agent.
Miggy was traded from the Marlins to the Tigers, and then, yeah, he was extended.
Exactly.
Oh, I guess you could be thinking about, did he hit free agency and come back? No, I think he was extended.
Oh, this is Prince Fielder.
There you go.
Okay. He was definitely a free agent.
Now, he didn't live out that whole contract on the Tigers because eventually he got traded to Texas, but he did sign that deal in Detroit.
Guardians, 2017, 3 for 60. Huh. 3 for 60. This is going to be a starting pitcher.
No.
It
is somebody a little older at the time that it was signed. Again, first year of it was 2017. But I will say, this guy in his prime, which was later in his career, really good.
Really good.
Again, he didn't hit his prime till later, but he was really good.
Think of older prime players. Carlos Santana. This is not Carlos Santana.
It's not.
So it's not Santana. Some other guys. Was he on Cleveland before?
No, he was brought in from a different team.
I was thinking there's a lot of really good players on the World Series team. Let's just think of that team. That team was so good, right? I think of Jay Bruce getting the hit to win the what was it, the 20th or the 20? I think that was the 20th win in a row. It was like Jay Bruce hitting a double into the corner.
I
That would
think
not be
that
him.
was. I think that was a different year. I don't think the year that Cleveland won 20 in a row was the year they made the World Series. I want to say that was
No,
17.
no, it wasn't. I'm thinking right now this 2017 team. So who was on that 2017 team? Is what I'm getting through here. 'Cause that team was loaded. Like Jay Bruce, Lindor was there, but he was in house. Ramirez was there, he was in house. Jason Kipnis is there, but he was in house. God.
You definitely think of this guy more as being in the AL East.
Did he play the entire contract with Cleveland?
No.
Very interesting. I'll come back to that one. Twins, 6 for 200 is Carlos Correa.
That is Correa.
Couldn't even keep him on for half the contract.
Well, not just him. They couldn't keep anybody. They sold everybody off.
No. Yeah, that's fair. This Royals player is Yasmani Grandal. Oh, wait, no, wrong team.
Well, I was going to say, Yasmani Grandal was never a Royal.
Because I was thinking of the White Sox, but that White Sox record was broken by Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi is the White Sox, yeah.
Yasmani Grandal is second. That one I know.
There you go.
Royals 4 for 72. Is this them re-signing Lorenzo Cain?
No, not that far off for the idea, but it's not Lorenzo Cain.
This is them then re-signing Mike Moustakas.
Nope.
Right, then I have one last guess here, because I know Hosmer left. That would be them re-signing Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon. The Royals, low-key, for as low as their budget often is, they kept a lot of that team together for a long time. Now, some of that was because some of those guys were just under contract and were in-house, but, you know, they spent a little bit.
I'm going to give a few more seconds of thought to this Cleveland one. That 17 team was so good.
This is a power bat.
A real power bat. Best known in the AL East.
This one was never supposed to be easy.
I'm fully coming back. I'm just going to save that one for the end because I'm going nowhere right now.
I was going to say that one was never going to be easy.
The Astros set this record in 2007?
Yeah, they haven't brought in any ridiculous free agents to big deals. Think about all the contracts they've given out. Altuve in-house. When they signed Bregman the first time in-house. Verlander never got that type of contract.
They didn't pay Garrett Cole.
Right.
6 for 107.
Yeah. Jordan in-house. There's another.
Is this Lance Berkman?
No. The guy has power, but it's not Berkman.
Is this Jeff Bagwell?
No. This one's not going to be easy either.
Had power. Is he a good player?
Yeah, he was good in his prime.
The guy hit 7 though.
The guy hit over 300 career homers.
Sorry if I don't remember the late 2000s Astros very well besides those players I just listed.
You might want to come back to that one too.
You think it's that hard?
I mean, you're going to know the player, but to try to guess it, if you're already struggling, it's not that easy.
Is he best known with another team?
No, I mean, I mostly think of him as an Astro. He played with a couple different teams.
Interesting. Okay. Rangers, 10 for 325 is Corey Seager.
Yeah, that one shouldn't take too long. Now, will they trade him this winter? Wait and find out.
That's a great question.
I mean, it would look pretty ridiculous if they did, but don't rule it out.
So we got the Rangers. Mariners, 10 for 240 is Robbie Cano.
Robinson Cano.
Angels, 7 for 245. The famous Anthony Rendon.
So famous that it's not even going to end. They are going to buy him out of that contract. I'll tell you what, if you're some teenage streamer, they all aspire to be Anthony Rendon. It's like work just hard enough, get a fat payday, and then you never have to work again.
A's 3 for 67. That's Luis Severino.
Luis Severino, all it took for the A's to start giving out contracts is to have threats of a grievance being filed against them.
It's like the magic wand that Major League Baseball waves around.
Dude, why do you think the Pirates are all of a sudden leaking out all these reports that they're in on all these free agents? They're not going to sign any of these guys. They just don't want a grievance filed against them.
And soon enough, the Marlins will do the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, on to the National League. I'll get to those American League teams later, once I haven't gotten yet. Mets, 15 for 765. That would be Juan Soto.
Whoever could that be? Yeah, it's Juan Soto.
Phillies, 13 for 330. That's Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Braves, 5 for 75.2. Wow. Because all their guys are extended, not signed.
And again, look how far back this is, 2013.
This would have been Freddie Because I think thought they were okay with a certain amount for Freddie, but no.
Well,
Okay.
there was and remember what happened with Freddie too. There was some reports that maybe his agent stepped in and messed up some negotiations. Like that whole thing with Atlanta and LA got a little murky, even though he ended up a Dodger.
Yeah, it was messy. So the spot should be Freddie Freeman, but it's not. Instead, it is. Is this Nick Markakis?
No.
In 2010. Oh, this is Justin Upton.
No.
What?
You're not that far off.
BJ Upton?
BJ Upton.
What? The Atlanta Braves' biggest free agent contract of all time is BJ Upton.
I mean, that's pretty crazy.
I mean, there's a debate he's not even, like, a good baseball player. At least a good major league player.
He had enough good years. I'm not saying that contract worked out. What was he, a 20-win player for his career? That's not a bad career.
I guess. There were a lot of points he could not hit.
Well, yeah. It is crazy that the Braves have never given out another deal bigger than that in free agency. But I guess since they extend every single one of their guys, it works.
And given that the last time it was BJ Upton, I kind of understand.
Well, don't give them that out. Don't give them that out. Because that's how owners sit back and have an excuse not to spend. And say, oh, this didn't work.
But it's not like the Braves haven't spent. They just spend in other ways.
That's fair. That is fair.
They're not the team we're going to get angry at. There's some other teams on here that if you want to save that energy for, we absolutely can.
Sure, I'll use our own team as an example. How we've heard the Mariners owners talk about the Robinson Cano contract being a mistake, which it was not in any way. He had 5 great years and they traded him.
If we're going to give a round of applause, though, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to give a round of applause to the Miami Marlins. I did not know they had a $100 million contract on their books all time.
Well, they extended Giancarlo for $325, but he's not going to be
and paid one single year of it.
Well, yeah.
Well, actually, no. I don't even think they paid a single year of it.
Yeah, they did. Right?
No.
Oh, they traded him before the deal kicked in?
I think so. He hit 59. They gave him the contract, and then they traded him.
No, I think your timeline's off.
He did not. I don't think he got 325 prior to hitting 59.
Well, then he didn't hit 59 the year before he was traded. No, he did hit 59 the year before he was traded, but he was given that contract before because, again, they did not sign him and then a month later trade him, right?
I thought they did.
I think that money or the contract must have been signed before the 59 home run season. I think you have that wrong.
I don't know. Regardless, it's that contract is not the point of this video. The point of this video is a player who took a $100 million deal with the Marlins. And that is Mark Burley?
No, it's not Mark Burley.
Because he was on that 12 team, right? The one they collected together and then blew up within the same year.
That sounds right. Also, for everybody listening that already probably figured it out, I'm going to tell you here in real time. Giancarlo signed that big extension in November of 2014.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm way off on that.
I was going to say, they did not sign that contract and then trade him away right after signing it. That doesn't make any sense.
I just thought it was kind of bizarre they would give him, who he was good, he was really good, trust me, but they gave him a $325 million contract then?
I mean, he came off a year where he finished second in the MVP voting and put up a 950 OPS.
Maybe I'm misremembering the greatness of Giancarlo Stanton now that I've had to watch the current version for too long. 2012. Giancarlo's teammate. I'm going to take a gander. This player did not last the length of this contract.
I don't think so.
No. Man. Who else was on that team? So Hanley was already a Marlin. So couldn't have been him. Who else was on this team? God, they had a lot of they had like some high-priced dudes.
This is not easy.
It's not?
He played on this team for 1 year.
Can I get a position?
He's an infielder.
So if Hanley's short...
Shortstop.
Oh, he is a shortstop.
Yeah.
But Hanley is also a shortstop.
It's almost tough to remember this guy as a Marlin. He was there, but again, he was only there 1 year.
Oh, no, I do. I got it. Jose Reyes?
It's Jose Reyes.
I can't even picture it in my mind, but he was traded to the Blue Jays, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, man. Jose Reyes.
The Marlins are unreal.
They are. Nationals 7 for 245. This is Steven Strasburg.
It is. What's insane is him and Rendon both got the same contract that winter with 2 different teams. And I would argue the Steven Strasburg deal worked better than Anthony Rendon's.
Which is hard. which is really hard. Cardinals 7 for 120 in 2010. Was this Wainwright?
No,
Oh, Yachty.
not Yachty either.
What?
It's not somebody from, well, okay. It's not somebody that was long-term in-house, hit free agency, and then just came back. This guy was brought over at the deadline for half a season and then signed long-term.
Oh, I know. That makes more sense. This is Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday. Still hasn't touched home plate, but that was in Colorado.
No, he is not. 2017 Cubs free agent. Jason Hayward.
It's Jason Hayward.
That deal did not age great.
No. No, it did not.
Brewers 5 for 80. Lucroy?
No.
Oh, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain. 5 for 80.
What a bargain. He's better than $80 million.
You know why Lorenzo Cain's a legend? Well, a lot of reasons he's a legend. Won a World Series, was a great defender, got a free agent payday, but Lorenzo Cain retired on the day of his 10-year service time date in Major League Baseball. And on that day, hung it right up. He's like, here's the date, get my full pension, get all the perks, calling it a career. Shout out Lorenzo Cain.
That's how you should do it. I mean, that's it.
And friend of the channel, friend of the program, Trevor May, loves him for it. He's talked about it.
Reds 4 for 64.
Two guys have signed this exact same deal.
The Reds signed two players to the exact same contract in the same offseason.
They did. Neither worked out.
One of these, Nick Castellanos.
It's Nick Castellanos. Mike Moustakas was the other.
That's not great spending.
Yeah, neither of those worked, did they?
No. Pirates 3 for 39. I know this one. This is Francisco Liriano.
Francisco freaking Liriano. Sell the team, Bob Nutting. Good Lord. I mean, I know I'm going to give that take and everybody's just going to say get in line, which, yes, correct, but still stands. 3 for 39.
Dodgers 10 for 700. This is Shohei.
It's Shohei.
Giants 7 for 182. That's Willy Adames.
Yes, sir.
Padres 10 for 300. That's Manny.
It's Manny's first contract. Yep.
D-backs 6 for 210. Corbin Burns.
Corbin Burns. I was going to say, that one's recent.
And then Rockies 7 for 182 is Chris Bryant.
That worked out really well. Yeah.
Buzz through the National League.
I mean, all those, I was going to say, all those are pretty recent and all those are pretty notable, all for different reasons. Chris Bryant, man, talk about just deciding to sign your life away. I guess he decided, look, I've won my ring. I won my MVP. I have my prime. Now I'm done.
And guess what Chris Bryant's going to get? 10 years.
Yeah, that too. I mean, remember he had the quote? He's like, yeah, maybe I should have done a little more research on the Rockies before signing that deal. It's like, well, did you not know that they had no direction and no functionality in any way before signing that deal? This is not new.
Usually this is what you talk about during negotiations.
Yeah.
That's the whole negotiating part.
They must have offered so much more money than any other team.
Well, based on how he looks now, they probably did. And other teams are like, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that number. All right, so what do I have left? I have Astros 6 for 107, and I have the Guardians 3 for 60 in 2017. Which one of these do you think is easier?
I mean, the Guardians player is so much more recent. I would say that one. Do you want to know where this player was remembered best at? I told you AL East.
Yes.
Toronto.
Best known in Toronto. You said an infielder.
I guess, yeah.
Is this
Yes.
Edwin Encarnacion?
There it is, Edwin Encarnacion.
I do not remember him on the Guardians.
Yeah, I mean, he was there for a couple of years, and then he was traded to the Mariners in 19.
Where he had a great season.
Well, and then he spent the back half of that year with the Yankees, but yeah.
A great 4 months on an awful team.
I was going to say, I didn't want to give you the hint of just a few months prior, he hit a pretty noteworthy walk-off homer, but that would have given it away.
I forgot his free agency, really. But he carved out a very good career. Now we got to close out with the Astros, 6 for 100.
You know this player. It's just about remembering who signed the deal. Again, he had over 300 home runs. To be exact, he had over 350 career homers. He was also a White Sox. Big power, obviously.
Was he well known for being a White Sox?
So he spent 6 years with the White Sox. He spent 6 years with the Astros. He also spent a little bit of time in Milwaukee. He spent a year with the Marlins. He spent a year with the Rangers. But mostly, obviously, White Sox and Astros. And he signed this deal in Houston.
Paul Konerko?
No, Konerko was a White Sox lifer.
That's what I thought. I'm bordering on giving up here because...
Or actually, sorry, let me amend something. Konerko was not quite a White Sox lifer. He borderline was, but he was briefly a Dodger. He was also briefly a Cincinnati Red. Konerko was close.
6-year contract with the Astros with 350 career home runs.
358 to be exact.
This player just like staring me down.
This is going to be a tough pill to swallow, isn't it? If you're going to get 29 to the 30 and you can't complete it.
And it's, of course, it's the Astros.
But again, it's not that memorable, especially if you didn't remember this guy. No, I mean, you'd remember this guy. What am I trying to say here? Obviously, when we watched this guy sign his contract in Houston, we were really young. So it's easy to forget. If we had seen this happen 10 years later, we'd probably remember.
I'm going to have to give up.
So you get 29 at 30. Let me give any listeners or watchers like 5 more seconds if they want to drop a comment and let us know who they think it is, because you might know, and you might already figure this one out by now. If you haven't, I will tell you and tell everybody this was Carlos Lee.
Man. I do know Carlos Lee. I was not going to guess it.
That's why I said this one was hard. Long time ago, not anybody from this current core or the core of the last 10 years. Was a White Sox for a while. Again, good player, right? But it's not an easy contract to remember.
Thank you guys for watching another one of our videos. If you've made it this far, you might as well hit the like button and leave us a comment below which guess was the hardest. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. If you want to watch all of our trivia, we've compiled it all for you. You just got to click right here. And if you want to listen to Lyle and I talk more baseball, we do a Mariners podcast. That'll be right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll talk to y'all next time.